Hi, I have this idea for a holder in order to do whiteboard animation, and the holder will be able to support a smartphone or a camera, so you can video record the whiteboard animation, and I'm going to show you how to build it in this video. So here's a drawing of the PVC pipes that are required to build this. So here's what the holder will look like. That will be the whiteboard. And these will be 1-inch PVC pipes. So there'll be there'll be 4 of these that stand vertically that are 36 inches tall. There'll be these 2 long pieces that are going to be obviously cut to fit this joint thing in the middle, this coupling, whatever it's called. And the 2 joint pieces are going to be 43 inches in length, 43 and 43, like this. So 43 inches and 43 inches. And then these couplings here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's this coupling. Then there's going to be 4 pieces here for the bottom. So 36, 36, 24 inch, and 24 inch. And there's going to be, that's a 4. There's going to be 4 pieces for the vertical part. So PVC pipe parts that are required to build this holder for the whiteboard animation. So 4 of these, and this is for 1-inch PVC pipe. 4 of these, I think these are called elbow couplings or elbow joints, maybe. 4 of those. 1 of these. So this is obviously for that. And then the 4 of these. Okay. And then the vertical parts and the horizontal parts. We have 1, 2. I got 4. Back up there. I got 4 1-inch PVC pipes that are 10 feet tall. So I'm going to back up so you can see this, how tall it is. So 4 1-inch PVC pipes that are 10 feet tall. And then the other PVC parts, again, as this, that, and that. Not sure if this is going to work, but this is just kind of a makeshift. So the idea for this is to hold the cell phone, and the cell phone's camera will be facing that way, and leave it in the cover or take it off the cover. Place the cell phone here, and then place a bracket here. And the idea for this is to suspend this thing right here, holding the cell phone facing down, right at this thing, which it will be this. So the idea is to have this and have this holding that, suspended with the cell phone there. So this cell phone supported, and to have that right there, and then have the whiteboard there. These are some of the tools that will probably be needed for this. A saw, a square, safety glasses, measuring tape, level, a carpenter's pencil, a blade, to sharpen the carpenter's pencil, and some vice grips. That's it. Alright, I miscalculated, and here's why. I'm going to show you what happened. So this would work, whatever this is called, this coupling, let's call it, this would probably work if this whiteboard was square. But the whiteboard is rectangle, see? So this is going to be pushing out because it's not, this isn't going to be even with that. This would need to be coming in this way and coming out that way. This would need to be coming at an angle, and that would need to be coming out. This would work for a whiteboard if the whiteboard was square. So I might just run one all the way across and one all the way across. Okay. Well, hopefully it will still work, but that's what's going on. So miscalculated because this isn't. So because this whiteboard is rectangular, it needs a piece that's not shaped like this. If this whiteboard was completely square, where this side was the same as this side, was the same as this side, was the same as this side, then this would work. But it's rectangular, so in order for this to work, if it's rectangular, this one would need, if sitting this way, for example, this would need to come at an angle this way, and this would need to come at an angle this way. But this whiteboard is square. I mean, this whiteboard is rectangular. This would work for a square, and this whiteboard is rectangular. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run a PVC pipe across the top, and then another one across this way, crisscross it, and hopefully that'll be able to support the smartphone that's filming this now, or that's videoing this now, and be used for whiteboard illustration. So hopefully it's still something you can use. I have a video where I show the amount that the PVC pipe costs, and I show you the tools within this video too, so you can set this up yourself. And if you have ideas for modifying it better, that's great. Just leave them in the comments. And thanks for watching so far, so I'll finish this out. All right. course, the way I do it, I don't want to do something this way, I want to do it like this. Film everything, draw it. Maybe there's some glue for PVC or something. I'm not sure. Hopefully there is. Hi, so this is the stand. I intend to go to Home Depot tomorrow early and get like a box like this that I can glue together and then fasten to here that the smartphone can sit in. And that way the box, the phone can sit here facing down, and the whiteboard will be there. And it appears that store that's free. So I downloaded the MP3 recorder and record audio as I'm watching the sped up clips in Wondershare Filmora. And then what I would do is take those audio clips, email them to myself, download them, email them from the phone, download them to my computer, and add that to Wondershare Filmora, the audio clips to match what's going on with the sped up clips for the whiteboard animation. There's a lot of moving parts in this process. I guess an easier way to do it is to get a microphone for the computer, but I do not have a microphone yet. Explain this one more time. I intend to go to Home Depot early tomorrow, it's not so crowded, and get a frame that I can set the smartphone in. The smartphone aiming in this direction, capturing the whiteboard, doing the whiteboard illustration, having notes of how it's planned, what I plan to emphasize, the content, the goal of the whiteboard animation, drawing the whiteboard animation, saving it to this phone that's taking this video, speeding up the whiteboard animation using a video editor on this phone, which is a Galaxy Note 9 smartphone. Using a free video editor to speed it up, or a paid video editor. I like to use Power Director. It's incredibly intuitive and simple to use, and it's powerful. So taking the video footage, speeding it up on this phone in Power Director, emailing it to myself in clips, downloading that on my computer, opening those clips on the computer in Wondershare Filmora video editor. Then watching those clips, and as I watch typing up or writing or both narration for the clips, and then as I have the narration for the clips, recording that using an MP3 recorder, a free one, on this smartphone, then uploading those MP3 clips, emailing myself those MP3 clips, downloading them to the computer, and adding them to Wondershare Filmora. Another way to do it too is to do the audio first, and then write down the notes of the audio, the gist of it, then draw the whiteboard, and then have the audio kind of matching the whiteboard animation. So this might work. I think this is aluminum, a piece of aluminum, like this, and I bent it approximately 2 inches there, 4 inches there, this way. I'm not sure how long this length is. 4 inches there, about, and 2 inches there. So I bent it 2 inches here, then I went to that side, bent it 2 inches there, kind of. Then this is 4 inches. I know it's really not straight. And this is around 4 inches. This is around 4 inches. And this middle part, I'm not sure. That's just the remaining area. And then I put, this is from a smartphone holder. And I put the top of it there and the bottom of it there so it can kind of twist around. The idea is it will hold the smartphone at the proper angle where it will get the whiteboard. So yeah, I started doing this, I think yesterday morning, and then I got busy and it was kind of getting dark. So now it's the next evening, I believe, and so, and the parts so far, well, I think this came around to $48.50 for the PVC at Home Depot. And I have in the previous video clips the measurements. Then there's I think those are called butterfly something, maybe butterfly hinges, I'm not sure, with like a little bolt through this piece of wood to hold these two together. Okay. And this, I think this is aluminum or steel, I'm not sure, or some type of, maybe it's an alloy. And this is a camera mount. But ideally the whiteboard sits here, the camera sits here, facing down like this. And then I click record it, and then bring it into a video editor on my phone and speed it up. And then with those sped up clips, email it to myself, and then open it on a computer and bring it into Wondershare Filmora, and then add narration with an MP3 by getting MP3 on my phone, email it to myself, and then having a narration track for dialogue, just like what I'm doing now, that corresponds and that accompanies the whiteboard animation. So we'll see if this, I'll try to give it a test. All right. So this is the whiteboard setup for the holder to do whiteboard animation. Now I'm putting it into the holder thing. Oops. I'm tightening the holder thing. Rotating it. So, so that shows you the frame right here coming in about 1 inch Coming in from the top. So I might have to mark it out on the whiteboard exactly where it is. I could also make this aluminum or steel or alloy, whatever this piece of metal is that it's kind of on, a little bit higher. But this is a setup. That's it. Recording, but essentially a whiteboard video is this. So you probably already know this. You get the marker, put the marker over here, and you go something like this. They'll go, and you'll like draw someone like this, and then you'll have an idea of what you want to talk about. Then you'll have this guy thinking like this, and they'll have like a question mark, right? And then you'll add narration to it, and you'll say, "Do you ever wonder?" Blah blah blah, and it'll take this scene. And then you'll zoom in onto the other scenes. So you can just take the camera, and what you do is you have this scene, right? And then you can draw an arrow or something, or you fade out this scene and then you zoom into this scene. So you go from one, and then the last scene you can show all the whiteboard. So this is still recording. So what you do is you take this, right? We're gonna stop. Hang on, just hang out for a second.